Hello, welcome back everyone. This is episode 2, and in this episode we are going to read reading comprehension, and it's all about punctuation marks. So we are going to read right now. But before we read, we have a couple of tips so we can make it more easier for you. Number 1, read the first questions first. Second, read the text more than once. 3, read the first sentence of each paragraph. It's important. Number 4, underline the key facts and words of the text. 5, write your answers in full sentences and clear handwriting. Number 6, when you come across a difficult word, try to guess its meaning from the context. Okay, so the types of questions that you're going to face for reading comprehension, we're having multiple choice questions. So you are going to choose what's the best title or main idea of the paragraph, what are the synonyms and antonyms, the opposite of the word or the closest meaning to the word. We have number 3, word reference. I would give you, like for example, it refers to what exactly in the paragraph. Number 4, locating explicit information means that the information I want is easy to look for. Number 5, extracting implicit information means you have to think of the answer. Number 6 is what is the purpose of the writer? What is the lesson that you've learned through this reading? Other types of questions, you're going to write the answer down. We have 2 types of questions, explicit questions. The answer is going to be mentioned in the text and easy to look for, or I'm going to ask implicit questions. The answer is implied and need more understanding, so you have to understand the text to answer. Now let's read about family and friends. So student's book, page 3. Look at the following slide, take a minute and talk about yourself. Say it out loud. My name is, I'm years old, I live in, where do you live? I like what and what. I don't like my family. So before we start reading, it's better to look at the question first so we can put them in mind while reading and answering as well while reading. So we have questions like, what is the main idea of the first email? The second, the underlined word completely in the second email means what? Number 3, the pronoun she in the second email refers to what? Number 4, in the second email, Dan's favorite hobby is what exactly? Number 5, the third email. Now we're going to talk about the third email. Lucy's oldest sibling is, who is it? Number 6, the lesson we learned from Dan's email is what? What did you learn from Dan's email? Number 7, in the first email, what does Ahmed use his tablet for? And lastly, in the second email, how did Dan break his left hip? So keep them in mind while reading. So now we're going to begin the first email, and we have in the email, there's a sender and a receiver writing to Mark. He starts by saying, Dear Mark, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. I am Ahmed. I'm from Al Jahra, Kuwait. I'm 13 and I've got 2 sisters. Their names are Iman and Noura. Iman is 8 and Noura is 14. I like school and love sports. My favorite football team is Kuwait national team. I've got a personal tablet which I use for reading about sports and doing other school tasks. Have you got any brothers and sisters? Yours, Ahmed. Now we have the second email. Let's read the second email. So as we can see, Dan is writing to Ali. And he says, Hi Ali, I'm Dan. I'm 12. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I had a car accident when I was 7. I was with my parents, my baby brother and my older sister. I broke my left hip, and although I had 3 operations, I still can't walk, so I use a wheelchair. Being in a wheelchair didn't limit my abilities. It rather helped me to see the world in a completely different way. I have many hobbies. My favorite is listening to audio stories. Best wishes, Dan. Now we are going to go to the last email, the 3rd email here, and that is written by Lucy to Fatma. She says, "Hello Fatma, I'm Lucy from Kansas in the USA. I'm 12. I've got 2 brothers and a sister. My brothers' names are Alan and Richard. Alan is 15 and Richard is only 5. My sister Noreen is 20. She is a chess champion. I love animals and enjoy going to the zoo. I've got a pet goldfish. My favorite place to visit is the zoo. Kind regards, Lucy." So now we're going to go to the questions and let's answer them together. So from A, B, C, and D, choose the correct answer. Number 1, the main idea, and the first email is, before we talk about the options, the main idea here is the most important point of the paragraph. It's a more general idea and not a detail. So let's read the options we have here. Ahmed likes school and sports. B, Ahmed introduces himself to Mark. C, Ahmed uses his personal tablet for reading. The Kuwait national team is Ahmed's favorite team. Now let's read what we have above to extract the answer. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. I'm Ahmed. I'm from Jahra, Al Kuwait. So what is the perfect answer